I'll start again.
Why?
Because that was, always start with
Okay. Go ahead then.
I've been waiting for this for a long time. I'm going to make my grandmother's chocolate cake, which Mum always used to make when I was a kid. This is a special chocolate cake because it's made to be durable then. It was portable, shall we say. My grandmother used to make it so that when stockmen took it out in their saddlebags on the property that they worked on, it wouldn't all fall to pieces. It's actually a boiled chocolate cake, which means you boil some of the ingredients.
So we've got the oven preheating at 140 degrees.
We bought self-raising flour. Some countries there's no such thing as self-raising flour. We have a 7-inch cake pan. Mum suggests putting some parchment paper on the bottom of it. This pen isn't working that well. Just cut the circle out.
So butter and flour the tin.
Really just needs to be a thin film of butter in there.
So flour the inside.
Oh, okay, flour.
Put in about a tablespoon. A good whack.
Yeah.
Now shake it around. It's good if you actually whack the tin with the. Yeah, that's it.
Aha! Now this is something I've seen this done. Now that you mention it. Now in goes the parchment paper. Can't do much more until the jug's boiled. We need 125 grams of butter.
Yeah, that's good.
That goes in. I can't believe, Mum, you were feeding me that much butter in a chocolate cake for all those years. 1 1/4 cups of sugar.
A full cup.
I'll make this a heaped quarter.
You want more sugar?
1 1/4 of sugar.
2 tablespoons of cocoa.
Said in unison.
Ooh, I love cocoa. Chocolate yummy.
Starting to smell like Mum's kitchen now.
Oh yeah.
So the jug's just boiled. 1 cup of hot water, that's easy enough.
Perfect.
And simmer for 5 minutes. This is the bit where you come and get a close-up of the burner.
Oh. Ooh.
There we go. Our normal video camera has failed us, so we've switched to our new little digital still camera which does video as well. Okay, so that's coming to a boil. I'll move it to this little burner. Simmer for 15 minutes.
5 minutes, I thought.
5 minutes. While that's simmering, we get 1 1/2 cups of self-raising flour.
Do you have to sift that in?
Yep. That's 1 cup.
And that's 1/2 cup.
The other 1/2 cup, yeah. I probably should sift the bicarb in with this, should I?
Yeah, I think so.
1/2 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, not baking soda. We found out that's why our sponge cake went wrong in a previous episode, because we used the wrong kind of powder, soda, whatever.
And a bit of salt, is it?
And a pinch of salt too, so... Got to beat 2 eggs as well. As usual, a piece of shell goes in.
Oh no.
I won't need that for a little while.
What's your problem there?
Fiddly bloody thing. Vanilla. I tried to get...
Vanilla essence?
Natural vanilla essence.
No, vanilla extract.
Extract, yeah, but this is artificial stuff. So, sorry Nana. Got the plastic.
Oh, good on you. That's had 5 minutes at a simmer.
Okay, so now we just take it off the heat. We let it cool until it's cool enough that you can hold your hand on the base of the saucepan.
And why is it important to let it cool, Loz?
I have no idea. So it doesn't cook the eggs when you put the eggs in.
Exactly.
See? This is my new swig. FS, Turkish beer. You go to the bottle shops here, whatever they call them, off licence or supermarket. You buy a beer, some exotic beer, and then you look on the back and it's been brewed in the UK. Well, this stuff is brewed in Turkey and it's good gear.
Okay.
It's a Pilsner. Some people have their prejudices against Pilsners and lagers, but no, this is good.
Chocolate cake's not chocolate cake without icing. I don't really know much about making icing, but I always like that butter icing stuff. So what I've got is another big wad of butter there, was it? Some, I don't know how much, icing sugar and cocoa, and then try and zhuzh that all up. Oh!
Oh, that's a fine mess.
Hey!
Oh, it's all going in the butter. Oh, that's hopeless. You can't use that. Alright, forget that. We'll go with the power drill again. Knock it off, Len. Make sure it's tight. There you go. Give us some more herbs. Is it working?
Maybe. Well, it's actually coming together okay. It's just that it's so heavy, it's really hard to hold. It's just clumped together, really. Oh yeah, that's coming.
I don't know, there's a recipe here on the back of the icing sugar packet. Why didn't you just follow this recipe?
Oh, because I didn't know it was there.
Yeah, that's still too hot.
Yeah, so I'm finished now. It's good.
Tastes like icing to me. This has been sitting for about half an hour. You can hold your hand on it now. Add the eggs. What does it say? 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Will I just tip it in, Len?
Yep.
Okay, stir that into the flour, salt and soda. Do you think I should use a whisk?
I think a fork will be fine, don't you?
Okay, so we stir it in there.
Mmm, how yummy and chocolatey does that look? Oh.
It's quite lumpy.
Maybe use the whisk.
Okay, well
that's working a bit.
Let me whisk it for a while.
Okay, so that's probably pretty good now. Just pour it. Don't really need a spoon at all until the end, do you? Oh.
Pocket of flour.
Not thoroughly mixed, eh?
No. Okay, now into the oven basically until it's ready.
So it's on 145 degrees, which is a very slow oven. How long do you think we should leave it in there for?
Well, I think we just leave it in there until we stick a skewer into it and it's cooked.
Pop it in and we'll put the timer on for 40 minutes initially and we'll have a look through the window, but we won't open the...
I think we'll put the timer on for maybe 30 minutes.
Okay.
This is the part where my brother and I would normally fight over licking the bowl, but since my brother's not here, I don't have it. Hang on a minute.
It's been on for about 35 minutes. See if we can see it in there. Don't open it!
Well, we can't see otherwise.
Oh, no, you're right, we can't, but...
We're going to have to sneak a peek. No, it's not ready.
Not ready, definitely not ready.
It's still liquidy on top, at least 15 minutes, I'd say.
That's another 15 minutes.
Another 15 minutes. Oh, it's starting to look the part.
I think it's probably not ready though.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
you don't want to burn it.
No.
We're back to our other camera now because it seems to have sorted its condensation warning has gone away.
We're going to pull it out, we're going to put the skewer in, then we're going to put it back in the oven before we look at the skewer.
Oh no, it's not ready. It's still wobbly.
Oh dear.
Wobbly,
oh
so
gosh. Oh dear. It's liquid.
Yeah, it's wobbling all around. So
another half an hour.
Yeah.
How does it look? So
I think it's looking better.
What did that have? Another 20 minutes on top.
Yeah. Ow.
What are you doing?
I'm poking it.
Don't you think you should bring it out?
That's come out clean. I think the cake's ready. It's a bit sticky on top, but you'd sort of expect that, I suppose.
Yeah. So, are you going to take it out?
Yeah, let's take it out.
We'll have to add up all those extra bits of time. There she is.
Now, basically, we just have to let that cool for a while. We'll turn it out, probably let it cool even more before we put the icing on. I've made the mistake, putting icing on a cake that's even slightly warm is just a complete disaster. It all runs over the side and goes everywhere. It's pretty good. I can handle it. It's cool enough now. We're going to turn it out. Let it cool some more. Come on. Yep. So that's...
Okay. The double turn technique. Very good.
We'll just leave that cool for a bit longer. The cake has been cooling on the windowsill.
It's not a huge amount of icing. I mean, I love this butter icing. It's just so creamy and delicious. We're just going to ice the top.
Well, that's working well.
Oh,
Keep doing that.
Yeah, that looks alright, doesn't it?
There we have it.
Cool. What am I going to do with this bit?
I think we all know that.
Now don't forget there's that baking paper on the bottom.
How much do you want?
Oh, I don't want an absolute... That's probably too much for me. Yeah, that's good.
I'll have a similarly modest piece.
How long did we end up putting it in for in the end?
Who knows? It must have been in there for an hour and a half or...
Probably at least an hour and 15.
But who knows whether you can believe the temperature of your oven. I think you just have to cook it till it's cooked.
Look at it after an hour. You're doing that with your hands, are you?
Well, how should I do it?
Well, if you had your... slip a knife in under there.
Looks moist.
It does. I'm not sure the idea of leaving the baking paper on there is very good because it's kind of hard to get it off. We've got
Let's have a
this.
close up.
Yeah, me in the background. I'm showing you this creme fraiche. It's sort of a cultured dairy cream thing. And that's what we're going to be having it with. So I'm going to put a dollop of that.
Interactive chocolate cake here.
Let's give it a try. It's good.
Beautiful. So moist and lovely.
It is very moist.
The creme fraiche is good. It's a nice contrast to the sweetness.
The cake itself is not sweet. It's not a sweet chocolate cake. Yeah, it's good. It really does take a very long time to bake in the oven.
Well, Mum, I think it comes up to scratch. Still better when you cook it though.